cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's time again to cherish all the time you spend, you tuned in to. It's the number one podcast. The topics of discussion when we broadcast. So all them artificial man jokes, we do it natural from the concrete to a public standpoint. Real, wherever you're from, life is coexistence, but to know the real, you just gotta listen. Wherever you're from, life is coexistence.
What's up, good people, and welcome to the 52 Scott Podcast. I'm your host, Meaky96, along with Freddie G, K Money, and Slash. Collectively, we are the Minded Men. I want everybody that's on YouTube to go out and subscribe and click the like button. If you're on Twitter, follow us at 52 Scott Podcast, and on IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. All right, what's up, good people, and welcome back to another edition of Think Thursday. Today, I think I want to have a little fun, man. I ain't trying to. We're gonna talk about something silly. Well, it's not silly. I was, I like Cat Williams, and I was just watching his special. He's talking about, hey, they got two new Earths, right? But I'm like, it's comedy. But then I get a message on one of my Google. Google have those stories, and then they talked about a new Earth. So I was like, well, maybe there's something to it. So in my mind, I'm like, is there any other planets outside of our solar system that we probably can inhabit or live on? Because we are making a lot of space trips. I'm just saying. What y'all think?
I think that is possible. And the reason why I say that is because, like you said, they're making a lot of trips out there. Just recently, Elon Musk just shot a rocket last week.
Yeah.
But these rockets not landing nowhere. They just going up in space and coming back down.
Well, see, this one blew up.
Well, yeah, this is not the first one, though.
But my thing, what I'm saying is,
why are you sending so many?
What is it you got going on while you keep going out there?
Exactly. Something's going on.
And trying to reach these far, difficult places to get to that nobody else has got. But we all know the truth about when you discover anything, if it belongs to you.
It belongs to you. It's yours.
So what does he know that we don't know that he's going up there doing? It's something.
Exactly. So I do have one in here. You're going to laugh because, I do my little journalism. It's one in here that will make you rich. But we'll get to that. You ain't going to like the ending, but you'll be rich. You'll be rich. I promise you'll be rich, but you won't like the ending. So before I get it, let's go and get into it, y'all. So first, we're going to get a little educational. I do like space and all that. The troposphere, the stratosphere, ionosphere, exosphere. You remember that back in the day? Yeah. All right. So, little fun fact. I know you seen my computer. Little fun fact. So, just to get out of space, how many miles, I ain't going to say how long you think, but how many miles do you think it takes to leave the Earth to get out of space? How many miles? Just give me a guesstimation.
I don't know. 100,000.
That was Slash. 100,000 miles?
Yeah.
Okay. K Money, what you think?
Shit, I'm gonna say 800,000.
800,000. From Earth to space, what do you think?
I'd say 2 million.
I feel like this price is right.
Y'all finna be sick. Boy, if y'all finna be sick. You can get to here to Beaumont faster to get out of space. 62 miles. 62 miles straight up.
And my dumb ass say 2 million.
I'm talking about 100,000.
Yeah, so it's 62. It's only 62 miles, 100 kilometers above sea. That's it. So, damn, we out of space, 62 miles, right? So, now, the question is there any planets that we can inhabit when we leave here, right?
Don't know.
No. So, let's play. If I had to leave this Earth, and I'm cheating, I ain't gonna lie, because I'll tell you, you'll know why in the end. I will pick the moon. So I want you three to pick any other planet. but I'm picking the moon. Just pick one, just for fun. Pick one. You Slash, what you think? What you picking?
I'm gonna say Mars.
Mars.
Yeah.
Okay. What you saying? Freddie G.
I agree with Slash. I say Mars
Why you want to go where he go?
because I think Mars is the most closest to Earth,
To
and
Earth.
I also
It is.
think, and I also know that they've been trying to find life on Mars.
Mars,
Why would you
yeah.
try to find life on Mars
If you were,
and then they thinking that water was on
On
Mars.
Mars, yeah.
So that's where I'm going.
I'm going to Mars.
But you know Mars is the closest planet to Earth, so
well, Mars was the first one they was able to get to.
it's hence it being the closest planet. to
Yeah.
Earth.
That's what he said pretty much. I would pick
What you say? What you say, K Money?
I'm
What you
gonna
pick?
pick Venus, man.
You gonna pick Venus?
Yeah.
Women are from Mars and men are from Venus.
That's why I'm picking it. Maybe they was
Yeah, you want all women. They want to go with the men that Freddie G, get on the mic. You want to go to Mars?
Yeah,
Where the men at?
I just told you why I wanted to go to Mars.
Where the men at?
No, I told you why I wanted
It's
to go
the
to Mars. Where you
closest
listen
to Earth.
and
Where the men at?
there are men here on Earth.
I hate you. I can't even get it. Okay, so all right. With that being said, let's get into it, y'all. So, I only picked about 7 or 8 planets, and I'm gonna start with the moon. And I told y'all that I would love to. I could go to the moon. The moon. The reason why I picked the moon is because the moon has several gases, including oxygen. But I don't know which one I'm gonna breathe. So you might breathe oxygen one moment, next one be carbon dioxide, and it's a wrap. I'm dead.
Well,
So I would live a little bit longer than some of y'all, just not very long. I would still die, but at least I caught a bit of oxygen. I don't know where y'all going yet. I don't know the prognosis, but what I've been reading is not good. So that was the moon. That was for me. All right. Now the sun, however, is different. The sun, y'all already know. We ain't gotta even.
Who wanna go to the sun?
Nobody
Yeah.
wants to go to the sun. I'm just saying, if we tried to, we wouldn't even.
Comedian 96.
Yes.
You wouldn't go to the sun.
Nah, it's too hot.
Not even at night.
Man, you still.
after it cooled off a little bit.
I had to think about it. That was dumb. I like to cool out a little bit. The sun go down, go up there. My dumb ass thought about it.
You know, the sun cools down,
we
man.
need to start this.
You would go at night.
Go from 147 million degrees to 191.4 million degrees, motherfucker. Yeah. You won't make it you wouldn't even make it to the outer core, so don't even worry about it. All right. Now, I told y'all about the moon. The moon, it's deadly. It's deadly. But, like I said, I'll get one oxygen and it's a wrap after that. The moon technically it has an atmosphere. The gases they're so spread out, so it ain't that much to breathe. So, I'm out of there. All right? Now, you guys didn't pick Jupiter. But Jupiter, the atmosphere, it absorbs the radio waves. So, you'll be shut off from any outside world contact. So if you was lost and you need somebody to come get you at Jupiter, and I'll be watching.
SOL, basically.
Yeah, I'll be watching them shows and people be landing on Jupiter and looking at this. I was this is why this is kind of one of the part of the reason because I wasn't gonna do this show, but I was like, all these shows, these people talking on the tongue, they come get me, and this thing clearly say you ain't gonna have no communication whatsoever
On Jupiter.
Yeah, so. Just say once you reach the 2,500 miles to get down to Jupiter, the temperature is 6,100 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, Fahrenheit, is that hot or cold? Which one is that?
Celsius is cold.
Celsius is cold. Fahrenheit that's hot enough to melt tungsten.
If I'm not mistaken.
Tungsten. Now, tungsten is the highest, that's the hardest metal to melt. Harder than gold, harder than all that. So tungsten is the hardest metal. So this is hard enough to melt. So it's basically like going to hell.
He said it's hot enough to melt
Tungsten. Mm-hmm. So that's the hardest metal to melt. If you don't know.
You wouldn't be able to live on the planet then if it can melt that.
Nah, we were trying to find somebody inhabitable. So that was just Jupiter. I just started with the worst. I think that's the worst. All right. 2 of y'all pick Mars.
Yeah.
This is literally the worst planet. I was laughing on the inside. I didn't want to laugh right away. This is the worst planet of all the planets.
Why?
Well, on Mars, I know y'all seen the movie. I know all of us have.
Total Recall.
Thank you. That is exactly what's happened. That is exactly what is going to happen to you when you go to Mars. I could not believe that was for real. Like, I thought it was just a movie. But they explain it to you. They even break it down to you. Say, on Mars, carbon dioxide is 96% of the air.
So you can't breathe that in.
Yeah. I wonder what the other 4% are. I'm curious. Meanwhile, Mars has almost no oxygen. So it has little. So I guess that other 4% is oxygen. It's one. So that's probably, you're right. That's probably why they're trying to inhabit it, because they got a little oxygen, right?
They may be trying to clean the carbon monoxide out. Mm-hmm. They can filter.
Then they probably found a way to filter it.
That probably.
Huh.
Just gotta get there, huh?
That would not. Well, it was the closest, closer to the moon. So it said Mars has almost no. I was the closest. No, it's not closer to the moon. It's the closest to the Earth, closest planet to the Earth. It has only 1/10% of the air. Not nearly enough for humans to survive. So if you tried to breathe on the surface of Mars without a spacesuit, it's a bad idea. You would die in an instant. All right. So your blood will boil, bubble up, and all that other stuff. That's going to happen if you try to inhabit on Mars. But I'm kind of with you on that, man, because they going to that too much.
They
going up there.
There's some reason they going up there.
Yeah, it's something.
Well, not going up there. They trying to figure out what the hell is going, if there's life on Mars.
They doing something.
Because they did.
Trying to
I remember they found
Mars.
that water. That little rover thing found some water.
Man, they are trying to conquer Mars. This is how you conquer another planet. You have to keep going out there, make sure you don't find nothing, and once you don't find nothing, you take it over. It's yours.
Yeah, and that's why I'm tripping. Like, so they're gonna start next year. Well, 2025 is the ones when they're gonna be doing the trips to Mars. But the other one is to the moon. You know, that starts next year. That's the one that's like $100,000 or something like that. It's expensive.
I'm not going on either one of them.
Yeah, especially after that imploded on that thing down in the water.
Yeah,
I'm not taking no trips up in the air.
I'm not interested in none of that, man.
You get to floating out there, you can't call them, or your cell service don't work. Uber. You just floating all over the. Just imagine you got a spacesuit on and you just float. You can't tell nobody where you. I'm on the corner of Griggs and. I'm at the North Star.
No, you ain't at none of that.
And Solarius, right there. Make a left. Yeah. Make a left at the Little Dipper.
Yeah, you just out there floating.
Out of there. So yeah. The next planet is I don't even want to talk about it. It's Uranus.
That's what you picked?
I didn't pick that. It's a planet. What you looking at me, Freddie G? It's right here, man.
What's the name of the planet again?
What's a planet first?
Huh?
What's the name of
What's
it?
the name of it?
Your shit, ain't no way around it. Uranus.
Tell us about Uranus.
What kind of joke is that one though, man?
It's not a joke. He want me to tell him about.
Tell us about Uranus.
I want to talk about I don't want to talk about Uranus. Let's talk about Uranus. Your anus.
That's what I said. Uranus. Tell us about what did you find out about Uranus? What's in Uranus?
What facts you got?
What's in Uranus? Or what's on Uranus? Tell us about it.
Okay. Uranus, that's not even taking into account the temperature.
What's the temperature in Uranus? Is it hot or cold? Is it Celsius? Or Fahrenheit?
It's minus 353 degrees Fahrenheit.
In Uranus?
I'm done.
That's hot.
That's a hot Uranus.
I don't want to do this show. I quit.
Go and finish telling us about your anus, man. Come on.
Let's go to Neptune. Neptune is 373 degrees. I don't even talk about the other planet no more. That U number. Okay, and like
So you ain't gonna tell if it's gases on there or nothing.
okay, this is what I do. This is what I do. Just like Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus
got gas.
At that temperature.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Is it carbon dioxide? What's
Okay, you would descend into the gases. Oh God. Liquid and ice.
liquid?
Oh my God.
In Uranus?
Stop!
It's liquid
Please.
and gases.
It's supposed to be educational, man. Why we go here every time? I don't want to talk about no anuses.
Man, come on, man.
This guy is nuts.
You would descend into the gases, liquids, and ice. Oh Lord, icy atmosphere, and non-solid.
It ain't nothing solid in there.
I'm done. I'm so done. Solid surface until being crushed by pressure. Oh gosh.
Say less.
Gay as shit. I gotta quit. Let's go to another planet. Gosh, my stomach hurt. Oh, whew. Okay, I can breathe now. All right. So, actually, this is the. To me, this is the worst planet. This is the worst planet. Saturn. So Saturn, that's the one with the rings around it. Them little what you
What
call
does
it?
the ring represent on Saturn? What is
Those
it?
are gases rings. Those gas rings, different type of gas rings.
So that's not an actual what am I trying to say? Matter.
Solid surface.
It's not a solid matter. The ring.
The ring, no, it's just a bunch
gas.
of just gases. Yeah,
So it's just
'Cause-
floating around it.
right, exactly. Letting you know, don't you bring your ass here.
Yeah.
Yep. Jupiter has smaller rings too.
Yeah.
They have some very small rings. They're not big as Saturn. Saturn's got that one big one
Right.
around it,
That goes around.
all the way around it.
Uranus don't got no ring. Or do it?
Ain't no rings in anuses. I mean, in Uranus.
It's just bad
In-
gas and liquid.
Good.
Hot gas and liquid.
And icy.
Nothing solid.
In Uranus.
So if you tried to walk on Saturn, you would sink through the atmosphere. So you can't walk on Saturn. You out of there. All right. The atmosphere is very thick, and the pressure increases the deeper you go.
That's what you say on Uranus.
Listeners, I don't know what's going on with this guy.
That didn't sound right, bro.
I'm trying to read from this thing. After a while, you will stop sinking and unfortunately be crushed by the high pressure deeper in Saturn. I give up. I don't want to talk about planets no more. If I would have known it was going to go here, I just wouldn't. Actually, guys, the most the planet that I actually skipped, it was actually I skipped one,
Yeah,
and actually
Venus, bro.
it was Venus. Mars, Venus.
Yeah, man, I'm
did
living.
I get Venus? I could have sworn. Ooh, you gonna be mad? I deleted it. I deleted Venus. I deleted it. I had it. Oh no, here it is. Here it is. So, Venus. Ooh.
The name Venus just sound like it'll be a fly place to visit,
It would be.
you know.
But the temperature is extremely low. And it's ranging from anywhere minus 220 to 240 degrees Celsius. Celsius is the cold, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
That is cold.
Yeah,
Ooh,
you
that's
know where I
duck
wanna
season
be.
at its worst.
Low.
Ain't no ducks flying around
2000
there. Yeah. It's full of nitrogen. The atmosphere is full of nitrogen, so we out of there. I don't think we can breathe nitrogen. Ain't that the stuff that make the balloons go? Gah, 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 gah? Is that nitrogen?
Yeah, I think it
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
So we be talking funny. You know how we be, you get the balloon and you blow it up?
Yeah,
That's
that's
not
nitrogen.
Chipmunks.
Yeah, that's it. So
Well, no, you know what? Nitrogen is what they use in race cars too.
That nitro.
Nitro.
yeah,
Ain't that
that's
the same
the
thing?
nitro. Yeah, it is. It is a nitrogen in the bottle. It's in the same bottle as the stuff you put the fire out.
Nitrogen is not balloon. That's helium.
Yeah,
helium. That's right. Yeah. Helium is the balloons.
Nitrogen goes in the car.
That's right. What's nitrogen? Oh, nitro is for the cars. Yeah. So you can run fast. Let me stop.
And nitro is in nitroglycerin.
Oh, is it? So that's right. See, he's a scientist, a doctor, a comedian. Because half the show I just had something in my anus, the whole show. So had nothing to do with that. We're talking about the show. But I left something out. Jupiter actually is the worst planet. That planet, remember I told you earlier in the show, one of the planets can make you rich. That is the planet that if you do happen to break the, get into the surface of it, your body would then be compressed and you would turn into diamonds. Look it up. Look it up. I was like, that's the way to go out, brother. you would get so much pressure, your whole body was just bust apart, turn into diamonds. Awesome way to go, ain't it?
Turning a diamond?
Diamonds. Look it up. Jupiter. Look it up.
That's what happens to you on Jupiter.
That's what happens. If you can get down through the gases, because they have small rings just like Saturn.
So you turn into a natural Earth's mineral.
Yeah, the pressure from, because it's so much pressure down there. Sort of like the implode. I don't know if you read about that, but in order for a person to feel pain, you need to register pain in their body. It's like a 1.4 milliseconds. But that implosion on that water, that thing,
faster than that.
It was 1 nanosecond.
Yeah.
So they didn't even feel anything.
Yeah.
So that's how you won't even feel yourself turning into a diamond. You just out of there.
Damn.
You just a diamond. Yeah. So with that being said, y'all, if we have World War III, you need to go somewhere else. You got about 30 seconds on the moon, and that's it. Peace. This concludes our show for today, and if you haven't done so already, follow us on Twitter at 52 Scott Podcast, also IG and Facebook at the 52 Scott Podcast. Also, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for Black Friday. See you all soon.